FirstCoast.tv. We find ourselves here with...
My name is Dan McCook. I'm station manager of WFCF, Flagler College's 10,000 watt non-commercial educational broadcast radio station.
This radio station's been around for how long?
WFCF's first broadcast was November 1st, 1993. Incidentally, the first song played was Changes by David Bowie. That was selected by the students. Recently, Mr. Bowie passed away, and we played that all throughout the morning.
Wow, wow. And about how many students will work in a station like this?
Well, going back to the initial start of the station, it was the brainchild of Dr. William T. Hebert, Jr., who is now president of Flagler College, then vice president. And Dr. Hebert actually had the concept of the station in 1988. And the whole concept was that a radio station, I love the way he puts this, is like a broadcast radio station to a communication department is like a gymnasium to an athletic department. So our mission is actually twofold: an aid to the communication department, of course, and also as a venue of goodwill to the community. So we initially started with students. We had a 12-hour broadcast day. Students come in and we set the station up just like a commercial radio station. So you have all the different departments that you would find at a commercial station. On-air personalities, of course. Then we have student station manager. That is a position that is hard to aspire to. Currently, Maddie Schmidt is our student station manager, a senior about to graduate. We have the music director. We get 150 CDs and downloads every week into this radio station. She has her own staff of students that preview music, and they decide what goes into a 12 to 24-year-old age demographic. We have the production directors that record the announcements that you hear on the air. Now, social media director, and we have a promotions director, sports department director, and the operations manager, the poor soul who has to do all the FCC paperwork. So these are the positions that you would find at a commercial station.
And what's your geographical part that you cover?
We have two coverage areas, if you will. There's we still have the broadcast signal, of course, where the majority of our listeners can receive programming. Approximately Ponte Vedra Beach, south to Ormond Beach, and about 50 miles inland. Anyway, and then now we're an iHeart radio station. In 2012, we were voted in the top 20 college radio stations in the nation out of about 800.
And the listeners in our area, about how many would that be?
Well, the potential, I can tell you, that's proprietary how much are listening.
Okay.
But the potential listenership, about 500,000 in our coverage area.
Amazing.
We are very large for a college radio station. Most college stations are 100 watts pumping around the parking lot or on the internet. But we reach a potential, from my mouth to God's ears, 500,000 are listening. Potential listenership of about half.
I get a lot of people who do tell me that they listen to the station.
We have a very strong core listenership.
That's what I was
the people who love the station love the station.
Yes. It's good. You are?
I'm Maddie Schmidt. I'm our student station manager.
Oh, wow. Okay. And your name is?
I'm Kaylee Harrison, and I'm the music director.
Okay. And your name is?
I am Rihanna Franchbaugh. I'm one of the co-production directors.
Okay. And your name is?
My name is Samantha Croft. I am the other production director.
All right. And your name is?
Carrie Piccolo. I'm just a radio workshopper.
There's a little army here. So how does it feel to work in a real radio station? Because this is a real radio station.
It's having that empowerment is really awesome, knowing that someone trusts you with 10,000 watts of power and to be broadcasted over not just in the area, you know, in parts of Jackson, going down to Daytona and out through 95, but on iHeartRadio. So that's a big pressure, knowing that anyone, basically anywhere except for, you know, North Korea can hear us. So yeah, that's exciting. It's a lot of pressure, but it's a lot of fun. And the great thing about college radio is that you have so much creativity. There's so much room for creative thoughts and processes through production and on-air work, and that's the beauty of it. And that's why we're happy to be here.
And in your task, what do you find challenging?
What I find challenging the most is putting in music that the DJs will play, but I know them all pretty well, and I know what to put in, and I know what they'll play, and I know what they won't play. But that's definitely the most challenging
Well, yeah, you got so many genres.
Yeah, and we get a lot of music. That's the other challenging part. We get so much music that comes in through the mail. We get physical CDs. Then we have so many emails that come in with the digital downloads. And I have to go through all of that and see what's good and what's not.
Now, who's the newbie here? Who's the newbie? Oh, look at the newbie!
Talk about our workshop program, Flagler.
Talk about how much.
Yeah. And so how long have you been here?
2 weeks.
I guess newbie was an understatement. So, yeah, push it for 3.
Yeah.
And, well, what is your impressions after 2 weeks?
I like it a lot. I like coming down here. I come down twice a week, and I get to work with these people like that have been here for a couple of years
Right.
and know really what they're doing, and kind of get the experience that I should have gotten a lot sooner than my last semester at college.
Okay.
So
All
it's
right.
nice to see like a different side of the communications, because I'm mostly in PR. So I've done a lot of work with like behind the scenes, and this is like right in the front of your face.
Okay, awesome. And your challenge, your task in this place, what would that be?
My task in just a couple of words is kind of hard. I do a lot of little small things,
Okay.
you know, that make up.
Well, they say perfection's in the details.
Yeah. So I do detail work. There's a lot of ready, set, wait. We have a lot of people that come in and we have schedules for recording them, and then they're late, and then you got to get them set up. But we have a schedule to keep to, and
Okay. All right. All right.
keep that all.
She does production. That's what she's trying to say.
I do production. It's really,
In one word, she does production.
I do.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It's a beautiful thing.
And your task?
I am also in production, and I think one of the most challenging aspects of it is being creative, yet original, yet attention-grabbing, all at the same time.
Uh-huh.
And you have to take what whoever you're making this piece for, you have to take what they want and integrate it in your own personal creative product. But in addition to that, you have to make sure it sounds great.
Right.
So there's a lot of aspects.
Now, here's the thing. I do a lot of film sort of stuff, and I watch quite a lot of TV to see what the things they're doing. Now, where do you guys go to sort of get a feeling what other radio stations are doing?
Later.
What I do is I listen to other radio stations.
Okay.
Specifically 102.9, 95.1, 96.1, 96.9. You need a nice variety.
But for the most part, I'll just go to CMJ, which is College Music Journal, and it's a website where all the college radio stations submit their playlist, the top 30 songs during the week. It's submitted on every Tuesday at 2. And I just go on there, and they have a top 30 list of all the major artists that are being played the most. And that's really where I get it from, because it's just a collective data from all the radio stations.
Okay.
We're, of course, regulated by the Federal Communications Commission, my best friend. The FCC, its edict to non-commercial stations, it's in italics and quotation marks, so they must be serious about it. Says a non-commercial station shall challenge the listener. Now, they don't tell you how to do that. The easiest way to state that requirement is to provide a wide variety of programming. And we have 15 different formats of music. Our staple formats during the week, I won't go through them all,
Right.
but we have our college rock block in the morning, we have classical music early afternoon, late afternoon into the evening jazz, and we have alternative rock at night and some specialty
You're a
programs.
24/7 station also.
24/7, 365, it never stops. We have talk shows. Paul Williamson from the city comes in and does the break room, which is public affairs programming. We did a lot of stuff, of course, on the 450th. We had a lady in yesterday about the new recycling bins, the green ones, and our job is to let listeners know what's going on in their community.
So I'm with
Annie.
Annie. And tell me, Annie, how long have you been here doing this?
So I came here my freshman year, started coming to the station and just like volunteering. I've always wanted to get into broadcasting. I love to talk, I have the gift of gab. And so I came here, started previewing music, just helping out any way I could around the station. And then last year I was shadowing a girl named Tori. She's not here anymore, she graduated. but we actually ended up doing a show together, which was so awesome, such a good experience, learned so much from her. And now I have my own show.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty awesome.
And your show times are?
9 to 11 Wednesday mornings, and my DJ name is DJ Hard Knock, and my show's name is The School of the Hard Knocks.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
You're
You're
so
originally from where?
I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
All right.
The best place.
Uh-huh. And this is great. Do you think you'd like to go into radio?
Definitely.
Yeah?
I thought I wanted to do TV for a while, but I like radio so, every time I'm here, I just feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I just love it. I have so much fun.
All right.
Every week.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And good luck.
Thank you.
From your point of view, what do you think the students get out of this after they've been at the station for a while?
Well, a lot of different things to condense. One thing, this is just Dan McCook philosophy, the immediacy of now.
Okay.
When you're on the air live, if they don't perform a task, we go away.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening right now.
Right.
There's no do-overs.
Mm-hmm.
There's no second chances.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening right now.
Right.
Secondly, a working environment. How we get the product to the consumer, and the product can have many forms here, the consumer of course being the listener, and that is of course we get the newest programming material, as well as we are supported by our wonderful WFCF underwriters that we love so much, and making sure that those adhere to FCC standards, as well as information about programming, and it's constant, it never stops. It's not we do it and it's done. There's a saying that I use around here: Disney World will never be finished. WFCF will never be finished. We are constantly revamping the product.
Right. Well, thank you very much. It's great. I mean, this station's been here a long time, and it's
23. We're in our 23rd year.
Yeah, you're here to stay. You're here going strong, and I thank you very much.
Somehow realize what you're not to do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.